They're live. Not too.
Alright.
Yeah, I've been trying to stream on YouTube recently. So
Yeah, quite a few people have moved over from Twitch to YouTube. Not bad at all.
6 people has checked in. Who has checked? I don't check. Yeah. Hello, Firei.
Alright, how'd you auto pass here?
You actually can't. This game doesn't have auto pass. You actually just have to manually.
What?
It's been a while since you played some Arcana Heart 3 netplay. Yeah.
I've never played netplay on this game. That pisses me off.
It's been a very long time. I don't. We still like play bare netplay on this.
Like, maybe it's better since everybody has, you know, slightly better connections, but I don't believe that for a second. It's good still. But then again, you could, like, you say parsec and this is pretty much the same, right? So
It's pretty.
it might be okay.
But it's more like if the opponent lags in parsec, the opponent feels the delay. Whereas like, if someone lags, both people feel a little bit different. Okay, I guess I can go to registration and check. Currently signed up. How do I check who hasn't like checked in? Oh, it's Bowser. Bowser, check in. Bowser, I'ma just check you. Process checking results. Okay. Guys, we have an Arcana Heart 3 stream. Like we do every 2 weeks. We're here to play some games.
Do we?
I've been doing this is the 4th one, doing it every 2 weeks, but I think this one of the last for quite a while actually. But yeah, it's been going okay. Mostly doing it just to get people to play the game and get them playing at the same time, because it's really awkward when somebody wants to play the game at like 2 in the afternoon, and it's like obviously no one's going to be around to say, you know, so these are to get people playing, and then after the tournament they have their lobbies and stuff all at the same. Yeah, so for this one we have El Mestre, Bowser, I still don't know, Big Johnson. You haven't seen Big Johnson play, Angel Darkson and Siffer.
Angel? Wow. I heard he used to be quite good at this game.
At one point. Yeah, but I think
point.
he might get like 3rd place this time. 3rd place.
I believe you.
Yeah, trust.
Yeah, it's for us, innit? It's a far cry from what we used to be. I think you're actually better than you used to be, but me and Angel definitely got worse.
Have you seen me play recently?
You know, you at least like go through the tech and stuff like that. So even if you're not as good, let's say, you know, execution-wise, you're at least better knowledge-wise.
Yeah. I'm probably better knowledge-wise than I was. So yeah.
Why, me and Angel definitely peaked at when we were in Japan. We've never gone to that level ever since.
Yeah, I feel. Okay, boys. Wait, what are people talking about?
You got the link to YouTube?
YouTube. What is the link to
YouTube.
Paste it in the. Where do you want to paste it?
Anywhere, to be honest.
Let's put it in the staff area, innit? Staff area.
Yeah. That's cool.
Alright. So I don't know who's watching. Another thing as well is that every time we play stuff on like Twitch, I think like we forget to like upload to YouTube. And you know, you can't forget to upload to YouTube if you're a streamer on YouTube, you know. So we have Bowser ready. I think we're waiting for Angel Dotson to appear online, and yeah. Yes. Where's El Mestre? You just gotta make sure he's here. Have you seen any of the new guys play? Or rather, have you seen any of the new footage of like Arcana Hub play?
Only the bits that I saw like last time you showed me, but it's pretty much me watching Ridian disappoint us.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. We're going to start off with the first game. Bowser versus Angel Darksong. I just realized I haven't got the focus ready.
Yes, it's going to be pretty interesting. I expect Bowser to smash Angel in, but we shall see.
We shall see.
Has Bowser been actually playing?
Yeah. Yeah, he has.
Okay.
But it's like we've been playing every now and then, kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't mean like, you know, playing every single like day or week or whatever. I just mean like, you know, familiar with the game.
I think he plays like once every days. You have to pass, by the way, to get to give it.
Give me a what the? Oh, okay.
And we're off.
Indeedy.
So Bowser playing Weiss, probably Tier. Angel playing Elsa, and I don't know what Arcana.
Probably Tier. Yeah. He's been playing Tier a lot these days.
Wait, what do you mean these days? Well, he's been playing with you guys.
Yeah, he plays Great Firei often enough, so he's pretty much switched to Tier now because he doesn't need win and stuff like that when you got bottles.
Yeah, I think we're at a point where pretty much everyone just keeps picking Tier to get bar, and you use bar. Well, in any game, bar is used. More bar is more useful, right?
Yeah, 100%. Oh, I don't expect Bowser to fall for that stuff, but here we are.
I was playing Bowser with Elsa literally earlier today as well. So I was like, I've been playing a lot of Elsa recently. I think she's a really cool character, and my outlook on the character is really different nowadays. I could not hit a single 4C, but I think it's just because I'm just not into that song, right?
Yeah, you don't have the mindset. You have to have it ingrained in you from the get-go to press such a degenerate button.
The thing is, for me, I don't think it's that good. I've been using 6B. There was a little hop. I've been using that a lot more because it actually goes over loads. Which is quite a funny property to have in this game because everyone's always in the air. So why is it useful? Yeah, it's what's going on?
Oh dear. That's good. Not believing in the Holy Bible.
So, as a Tier player, I don't know how I feel about both these players having bursted on round 1, but oh well.
Is what it is. Angel is slightly closer to his extents, but we shall see.
Oh, dash up DP, the classic.
Do you know what? Angel usually doesn't do this sort of stuff, but it's probably because he's against Weiss. That's why he's DP so.
You know what? I was talking to Angel about how like I think DP is better as a poke than it is like as an actual reversal. So like
in this game,
like and you do like an air block stream and then you just DP while they're blocking in the air. Look at it, man. What the hell is that?
DP is one of the best normals in this game. We know this.
Nice punish.
Expected a grab there. Angel can't. No, you deserve to die. Just die.
So
just
sus.
die. It's actually sus.
Wait, what? Bro, he blatantly did Axe Super in blockstream. That was blatantly Axe Super in blockstream.
You know, right now, none of these two deserve to win, but we shall see. You see what I mean? Oh dear. Well, They're both close to free bar. I think that's about the only good thing I can say about them.
That's the only thing that's good so far.
What is this? Why do you confirm?
Yeah. You know what? There is one thing I haven't thought about. What if it's lagging?
It could be, but maybe you should have played on Parsec. I don't know. Angel's connection is quite dodgy, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just seeing random. Oh, Blades.
Are you serious?
Oh, Jesus.
Is this what UK Arcana Heart has fallen to?
Imagine us. There was a point in time we were like, in Arcana Heart, we were in the UK, we're really good at Arcana Heart, and I see this, and it's like, you know what? Maybe we are. Maybe we're just a bit shit, like.
Do you know what?
What is going on?
That is, America's probably better than us right now.
And
to be honest,
I mean, look at some quite American players. Some of them are really good.
Yeah. Jeez, man, what was that? Fucking jump B confirm into Dragon Punch when he's crouching. Like what?
Yeah, Firei, you have to go through the menu.
Oh, sorry.
Is it lagging?
No, that's not lagging. I just not used to having to go through the menu.
Yeah, it's completely. This is an old port of an old game. Bowser won that one. Not sure how I feel about it.
One is a strong word to use in that situation, I think. He won, but I think everybody here lost.
Yeah, I think it's better to say that like Angel lost more than Bowser.
Yeah, Angel lost.
Angel lost.
You chose this match because you thought it was going to be the best of the best.
Well, I was looking at the set and I was just like, look, man, I want to see about the best Angel, and this is what I got. Oh, blatant. Remember, I think Angel needs to remember that like bottles aren't good yet. Like they're okay, but they're not like good. Oh, he's actually using invul DPs this time rather than 40 frames, super flash, no invul moves on wake up.
Alright, looks like Bowser is picking up, so this is good. I'm not too sure about that DP. It was nowhere near.
But sometimes you want to do things in reaction to people can move so fast.
Yeah.
And not just that, what he used there was a non-invul DP as well.
Oh no! Yeah, Bowser saw that from a mile, to be honest. Oh, free trap, yes!
Blatant.
Yes. That is the correct decision.
That's alright, man. You take those
Street
Fighter style mix-ups.
Yeah, he had the meter to cancel it as well, so might as well, right?
One of those concepts you don't see often in this game because people aren't frame trapping each other normally.
Angel's not dead yet, but definitely one hit away.
Yeah, suddenly everything's a lot crispier, and I don't know why.
Yeah. They're actually waiting, biding their time, looking for opportunity. This looks like a real game.
Wow, that's a hit confirm I would have missed. Definitely. That's really good.
I'm so glad he can't confirm off that again.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh. The punishes are bare sus, but that's okay. Punishes in this game are quite weird anyway. And that's just like, I'll give these guys the benefit of the doubt. It's not like Ridian, I'll cuss Ridian out.
DP? Nope. Oh no, that can't have been what Angel wanted there.
Yeah, there's not many ways you can win in a guard castle in that situation. Bowser wins and takes it over Angel Dark Zone 2-0. Now we're waiting for Sifra versus El Mestre. Not sure how that's going.
That's cool. Well, it was a bit, suspect at the start, but they did pick up near the end. They looked more like a normal game. So, GG's.
GG's to them, GG's to them. Now we're just waiting. Waiting for Sifra versus El Mestre. Don't know how that's going. I don't know if it's even happening actually. Yeah, it's happening. So, yeah, that's those are the OG UK people. First game was really scuffed. Don't know what's going on there. Second game. Okay, it looked like a real game. It looked like real gameplay.
All right.
Yeah.
You got the brackets,
Yes.
so can actually.
Would you wanna post it?
You could put it in the staff general again.
Yes. There's a bracket.
Cheers.
I might post the bracket. Let me post the bracket on there. And I'll also post it in the YouTube stream. You can see that too. We're just waiting. Yeah, the thing about round robin is that I like the idea of like waiting till everyone's done and just starting the next stage. Gives people a bit of time in between matches to like rest. Except for the people who took long. And Siffa vs El Mestre is still going on. Chances are it's going to be a 2-1 victory to somebody. I think it's going to be Siffa actually. I remember watching this last time. The unclean. That'd be cool. So it says, wait, do you not have anyone on your profile? You have no matches. Oh wow.
Look, man, fresh. I have more matches on my extend. Just 0, man.
You actually have matches. This one doesn't have any matches. Jeez.
Look, man, the last time I played like Arcana on PC online was a very long time ago.
Oh, I love Max, isn't it?
It was, yeah. I don't even think it was. Was it Love Max?
I think it was Love Max. Probably Love Max because that was the only other version on PC.
Yeah, probably was.
Another thing as well is that during that time, PS3 had better netcode. At least I believe so, anyway.
I'm not 100%, but I'll just agree with you because I know nothing in that area.
Yeah, I mean, it's very much a I think.
Who does Sifa use, actually?
Siffa uses Fiona now. He's been mixing between characters as people do. He used to use Arcana, but Arcana is really execution quite difficult. So now he uses Fiona, who is also, depending on which Arcana you're playing and depending on what level you want to play Fiona at, can be executionally difficult. But he's playing Earth, not that hard.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That was the fist, in it. Fair enough, I get it.
Like, if you play Kamui, depending on the version of Kamui you pick, she can be executionally very difficult. But it depends.
Yeah.
Siffa's posting. What's he got? El Mestre wins. 2-1.
I see, but definitely in Japan, right? The general consensus was that you choose Earth, you just want to turn your brain off for a little moment.
You know what,
that's how it was.
I absolutely agree. All right, let's get Big Johnson versus Sitha on stream.
Who does Big Johnson use? I guess we'll see. Actually, you don't need to tell me. And Angelia. Okay. Now, the only Angelia that I know, obviously, is Radiant, but I've not seen Big Johnson play, so
Big
it should be
Johnson
interesting.
started after coronavirus. So he started at kind of like June-ish? Very skip.
Oh, what? Well, it skipped already. How the hell did it get to me again?
Yeah, because he joined after. Yeah, no, I will definitely remind you. But yeah, like he started after COVID, and he's been playing the game since. He's been playing it quite actively, and he is probably better than Ridian.
Okay,
Probably.
that's pretty interesting. I see both of them have chosen to do double bro fist. If I saw this in Japan in the arcades, I would be incredibly sad.
I mean, you'd be sad here too. Let's not get that twisted.
I kind of am.
You're gonna be too.
I expect the rocks, I expect the bro fist, I expect the curbstone. That's all I'm gonna say.
The basic thing about Earth is that you can use the Earth Fist to just like do something that's a bit solid and keeps you both kind of far away from each other. Kind of hard to counterplay, but also not very threatening on block. Oh, that's gonna suck.
Using a jump C.
That does 11k!
That does a lot of damage.
Yeah, I just noticed. No, wait. Because I saw the health bar. I didn't know that happens either, by the way. But the thing is that like I saw the health bar go down by not very much, And I was like, okay, that's a normal combo. And I saw the number pop up with 11.
Even gets the like the jump E ender as well. Holy crap!
Oof.
Oof, the Fiona classic. Even they don't know.
That wasn't. That's not even like a proper cross up. It's just the button is large.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That button is too good. Speaking of a good button, Angelia with the halo.
We were in the Arcana Heart server. We've actually been looking at that button, and it's actually quite funny. That did you know that Konoha Sweep beats that consistently?
On the like when she comes down on you with it.
Yeah, you can
I
sweep.
that.
You can do 2C, and it beats it 100% of the time, and I don't know why. Well, we did some hitbox checking, and we were like, we can't believe that this is a real thing. But
Doesn't that mean like Fiona could probably like 2A it or something?
Yeah.
Because her like box is really low.
Yeah, Fiona could 2A it.
Oh.
Fiona could 2C it. Very weird. Yes, the solution to all mix-ups, dropkick.
Yep. Oh no, 2 hits.
Oh, nice. Heads
gonna
up.
hurt. Or
No
not.
thoughts. Brain empty.
I think that's the way you definitely should play this right now. Because whoever's head is most empty means they actually hit first.
Yeah. Ah, yes. There's been a lot of Angelia plays in like America and stuff as well now. Apparently, like, just everyone's playing Angelia. Game 1,
Right.
Johnson.
Why not? Pretty solid.
Yeah, she's good. I think if I think about it, I might rate her like maybe in the top 3, even though the top 3 normally has like Dorothy, Minori, and Claris. I think I would put Angelia over Minori. But
Over Minori. I believe that. Overall, right?
overall,
Yeah.
over Minori. Right, Firei? Go to the
Oh,
menu
sorry.
and I get ready to skip. You might have to
God,
skip
yeah.
twice as well. What's this bit?
Or nothing's happening.
Yep. But yeah, like I would say Angelia is probably stronger than Minori. But
Arcana. I don't expect an Earth pick here. Yep.
yeah, not picking it up. I wonder if Siffa knows how to do any of the drop loop. You know, like the dive kick loop.
Yeah, yeah.
That stuff's not easy. Or at least I don't think it's easy. But I think certain things that are just hard. like for example, just wreckers in like Blaze Blue are hard to me. Yes, I'm not really a comparison point. Let's see how it
I
goes.
still think it's relatively hard anyway, because even Pawn Driver can't really do it consistently. So,
And Pawn Driver's execution is not bad as well. So.
yeah. Pawn Driver execution is actually pretty good. So,
This is ending a lot quicker.
yeah. I mean, what does Akane really do in this matchup? I mean, she could press jump B, right? But it's like, well, what else? What else does she do?
So the thing is I'm of the opinion that like Arcana is actually super weak. Like I actually think, in my opinion, I think she might be like low mid. And that's a very controversial opinion. I don't think she does a lot of things in most matchups, basically.
Well, when you look at it, right? I mean, what are good matchups when you think about it? Can you think of anything off the top of your head? I can't. Just like, yeah, Catherine. What else? I think everyone else sort of stomps her. A lot of characters stomp her, in my opinion.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that when I think about it, I think like, oh, she must be pretty weak, but she's always like done quite well in the Japanese tier list, so it's a bit of a weird one. So in this matchup, when you ask her like, oh, what is she going to do against Angelia? The answer is do what she does against a lot of other characters, which is try to press buttons and clip hits. And here, doesn't seem to be happening. So it's even quicker than before. Big Johnson beats Siffa 2-0. And if we look at other stuff, let's see. Angel beat I don't know 2-0. That was expected. I still don't know. Still hasn't been in the training mode yet.
Well, it's to hit like combos and stuff like that. It's fine, but in this game, as we know, it's all about the experience and getting the hit in the first place. The combo is completely worthless unless you actually get the hit. So it's better to get experience by playing, definitely, in this game rather than hit your combo.
I think it's he also plays Nazana, so like there's the stuff that you need to learn in order to get like a workable neutral is like quite difficult.
Damn, actually Nazana as well. That sounds terrible.
It's sad. It's a sad thing. Not only is he new at the game and like kind of hasn't played it, well he's not of like grinding the game very hard. Not only is he like not that into the game, he's also playing a character that's really just nasty to play.
Yeah.
Not because the character's good, but because the character's awful. But yeah.
I would argue that the character also doesn't really teach you how to play the game. Because you don't really use like homing in the way the other characters do as well. So yeah, definitely a double learning curve almost.
Yeah, because she also doesn't have a good jump, which is the reason actually. Like the reason why she doesn't home too well is actually not because she's slow, it's because she can't jump, therefore she can't get a good angle. And if she can't get a good angle, then you know pressing buttons. El Mestre versus Bowser. Oh, Bowser beats El Mestre 2-0. I just realized I no longer have to refresh every time I do this. That's quite nice. Okay, what match should we have next?
You could put I still don't know an El Maestra because El Maestra hasn't been on.
Yeah, they haven't from the stream yet. Yep. Hey, Firei, go through the menus. Get ready to skip.
God damn it!
Let's get ready to skip. I want to do these more in EU, but like getting like we haven't got that many players. Games small, but you know it's nice to have players. Nice to have games going on. But that being said, we're doing better than Japan. Japan's round robins they have every week only have about 3 people.
Damn.
Yeah, or that depends on the day and like. I think sometimes I've seen them get like 4, 5, sometimes 6. All right. I don't know.
Well,
Tiernaz.
Well, this is your specialty, so I'll let you comment on this. Well, while you know, Lightning Saki is very, very normal.
Pretty standard.
Pretty standard, yep. Pretty standard pick.
Doesn't do anything special. But yeah, Tiernaz is about building lots of.
Oh dear.
Not sure if that was lag.
I think it was a slight lag spike. That's fine. All right, to the mix-up. Yep. This is definitely the situation where Naz it sucks to be Naz because you just eating mix-up left and right, and it's so ambiguous because your character's so wide.
He actually dropped a combo on Naz. That's pretty amazing. So this string that he's doing is designed only to build stocks. Stonks rather. Like if you block that bar, you get a ton of bar. So you can see how even though Naz lost this game and he wasn't on the offensive for very long, he actually hasn't switched the game over. He hasn't been he'd be doing the barge, and the barge builds a lot of bar. So even though he was losing the game, he's got an advantage in terms of meter. So he's actually in a good spot to win this game. Like believe it or not.
All he does need to do is the level 3, right? He's like, yeah.
Yeah. The problem is, has he grinded it out, right? I don't know.
Or how long did it take you to actually like get that timing down?
Maybe about a few hours. But like, I also had to grind it for a few hours.
Yeah.
And also, like, he needs to. Oh, he might not have a chance.
Yep.
Well, just a good option.
Yep. Needs to get one solid hit in.
He's got to be careful. He might just get flash kicked. Yeah, I had a.
Yep.
He's out.
Yeah.
Raw
dear.
hitbox! Bruv.
You know, fair enough.
Yeah, that went about as expected. Not the result, but the matchup. the matchup is exactly like that. Right. So El Mestre wins game 1. Thing is that he did build the bars. He just didn't manage to get like a solid hit into the level 3. So it's the two things you have to do. One, hit them after you get 3 bars, and it has to be an extend force, and then actually confirm it to level 3. If you fail that confirm, you have no spirit, which means you basically automatically lose the rest of that round. Or if you can, you know. So he actually, if I don't know, put in the work to get the level 3, he could have won that game from where he was, like in the middle of round 2. And he also seems like he knows how to do Karokuro, but unfortunately doing the down version of the Karokuro on a jumping opponent is not a good idea. And,
in this situation, unfortunate, but he's probably gonna lose this round because this sucks. Oh, okay.
Come on, you can hit him. Oh, okay.
Oh, well. About as expected.
That's about as expected.
Do you know what? That was pretty good. You're fair enough.
This is why I don't consider Nazuna a good character ever. Even a very good Nazuna doesn't get out of this stuff very easily. Yeah, I'd burst. You got one more hit, and that hits. Oh. So here's the thing: is that I don't think Nazuna has a very good chance of winning now.
Yeah, it's like one flash kick away, right? Just
one
like,
flash
whatever.
kick away. It doesn't have extend force, so you can't even do a strong turn as well.
Yep.
There's also one Thunderbolt away from losing now as well. And that's it.
Sad times.
Bad time. This is why we don't. You know when people say pick a top tier? I think it's fine not to pick a top tier, but don't pick. Don't pick. I think Naz is okay if you are very good. Like,
Yeah. What do you feel like? Because like the way I see like the best Nazs and stuff like that, they usually like I wouldn't say like totally aggressive, but usually they like push for it, right? They try to like get the aggression in, so the other player is playing their game as much as possible. Do you think that's like the best way to play her, or do you think just bide your time, wait for them to fall into your normals or whatever?
you have to play aggressive.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the moment you had to play defensive, you lose the that round. And she's very swingy like that. She's kind of like Arukune, where if Arukune gets his stuff going, or characters like Arukune, where they get their stuff going, they are in a very good position. Nazuna, in the aggressive position, is still super good. She's actually one of the best characters aggressively, in my opinion. But you have to get to that state, and she loses from the very beginning in terms of like positioning and stuff. The fact that she can't jump very well. It's very difficult. Something. I don't know. That's the reason why I don't play her that much either. I really like playing the character now. And in Extend, the buffs that she got, they buffed her aggression. So she meets you in the corner. You're definitely losing now. But that doesn't solve her issue.
Yeah, I think I do agree, because the way you play and the way I've seen the top Japanese players play is literally aggression. Like, it's the only way they win.
Yeah, it's difficult, and also top Nazunas in double inverted commas in Japan as well.
Yeah,
like, it's
top
like
Nazunas.
you don't see that many. You see like one.
Yeah, one. There's one.
Yeah, and it's a very difficult. It's like a very difficult character to optimize as well, and optimization actually increases her rewards by a ton. Normally in anime fighting games, the difference between like the absolute best combo you could do in any situation versus the second best is normally not that high, or the third best, or the fourth best. But Nazuna could almost get 30% extra if you know how to do a specific re-jump. That is hard as nails to do. That's another problem with her. So, if you look at a character like Kamui, right? If Kamui hits you with a JA in the air, Kamui does around 9? No bar.
But yeah,
Nazuna does about 6. But if you know the re-jump, she does 10. She does 10. So it's like, that's just hit the re-jump then. But re-jump is hard as someone who's trying to really grind it out. Because there's all sorts of specific like things like where they are, what kind of height that you're at when you hit them, what hit you might get, and so on. Quite annoying. And it's like it's not only is it like a 10k into a knockdown, it's 10k into spirit recharge knockdown, which is nice. But yeah, very difficult character to play. Isn't very strong even if you know how to play it very well. And she's getting buffed offensively, which is like, is that the right choice? Maybe. Don't. But that doesn't stop you from winning if your opponent gets hit. Let's make that very clear. If Nazuna hits you, you still lose.
yep. Arcana Heart is one of those games.
I'm waiting for Angel Darts on this. I wonder how that's going. That would have been a very good stream game. But the fact that it's still going on right now suggests it's going to be a 2-1 to some.
Well, next I guess we can put Angel and Sifa, since those two haven't been on. Well, besides Sifa.
Well, technically Angels.
Yeah, but you know, the more people have been on the stream, the last, I guess, because it's either no has been just on.
While we wait. Oh! Big Johnson. Big Johnson beats Angel 2-1.
Well, don't worry, I expected to be disappointed today, and it's good to see that Angel has really stepped it up.
You was expecting a disappointment and you got it.
Oh, goddamn. Well, he better redeem himself here. All judgment on Angel right now.
Yeah, I don't know how that game went, but it was a 2-1, so it probably wasn't a complete walkover, but...
He's probably going to type, yeah, it was close.
It was
In the
close.
chat or something. It was close, man.
I mean,
It was
2-1.
close, I was so close. Down to a pixel, man. I can't believe I didn't DP.
I mean, 2-1 could have been closer, you know. And you know what, because we weren't there to see it, we just have to assume that it was close.
Yeah, it was close. Don't worry. I believe you. Now tell me your score.
So, Tifa's playing Arcana Mirror, and Angel Darksong is deciding... You know what I absolutely hate? I'll be honest. I hate it when
What?
people decide for a long time only to pick the thing that they always pick every time.
Well, the only other option is wins. You know, what is there to think about, really?
It's like, imagine someone typing out the character select screen only to pick their main. Great.
In a tournament, that's actually legit, but in this round robin, what are you doing?
That was looking super solid until he missed
Yeah.
the I don't know, overhead swing, and then he missed the punish on the dash and grab. Oh,
I'm
lucky?
just going over stuff. Yep. That doesn't do anything.
Oh, jeez. Alright, this is gonna be quick. Let's see. Oh, boy.
We'll see.
He might, he might just suddenly fold. We don't know. Oh, nice.
I knew he was going to do that. Come on, man. You can't fall for that. He was just pressing down.
The thing is, what's funny is that like Elsa also doesn't have like a 2-2 input that works at the beginning of the round, because some characters have 2-2 inputs that are quite good at the beginning of the round, and Elsa doesn't have one of those.
Yep.
Because hers is
So,
like, oh,
Oh dear.
I swear that's not meant to work in 6 stars. You know, you learn something new every day. Oh,
Again? Yep. I knew it.
jeez.
100% he was going to do it the second time.
You know what? As someone who's been playing Elsa this week, you know what? I rate it. I
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah.
And you know what? It hit the opponent. Therefore, it was the correct decision, right?
I mean, I guess if you don't have the Elsa experience, right, you wouldn't know they were going to do that. But, you know, a lot of Elsa players would definitely DP twice.
Yeah. Firei, move on to the menu.
Oh, sorry.
I would have really liked.
God.
Yeah, I would have really liked a more modern version of lobbies where it automatically goes through and it automatically spectates. It's really good for like streaming lobbies. But instead, since we have to be there all the time, we have to make sure that, you know, as soon as a match ends, you have to like go through the menus and stuff. But it seems like Sifra is sticking to.
You could always make this a little bit easier and just use parsec next time. Then we don't need to bother any of that.
I think the thing about parsec is I don't want to. I think it's like only one person can play at a time. So.
Probably that. Good hit into the corner. Oh, not.
Was that combo? Oh wow! Oh boy!
Go.
Sifra miscounting his points, because if he had a point there, he could have. If he knew he was out, he should have 2 CDs to charge.
That was actually pretty good. Did say a good confirm, but I trusted Angel too much there.
You have too much faith in him, man.
A little bit too much, I think. That's a downgrade.
Sifra
Wait,
is now
what's
AFK.
going on?
Okay, cool.
Oh, maybe not. Try to counter there. Oh dear.
Oh.
Yeah, just keep him there. Yeah, yeah.
And he notices he's out of points this time and he goes for a 2C charge. Great. Oh boy, Angel.
Oh my god, is he... That was a good mirror, actually.
The mirror... Oh.
Ah, dear. It's like we're playing vanilla Arcana Heart again. It's like we're falling the mirror.
Oh, that's how he combos from there. Okay.
Yeah, that super only hit because Angel pressed a button.
Oh, blatant. Blatant.
Calculated.
I like it. Because Arcana, if she does the dive kick, can hold the button down and it would just stay there. So you can't DP it like that.
Well, you can't DP it, you just have to assume they're going to do it and then DP.
Alright, Firei, menu. Yeah, it's just like the dive kick has to already be going down in order to DP it. If she's currently starting it up and you DP, she can hold it until the DP ends and then, you know, punish.
Yeah. But, yeah, you just have to predict it, basically. Like, when it's to delay your DP slightly, it should be fine. But, yeah, you can't react to it, really. So,
I feel like you could probably react to it if you were 1 young, 2 offline.
Not that I don't believe it, but I guess I'm just comparing it to my experience. I'd consider that like a bit like, you know, reacting to homing.
Oh yeah,
to a certain extent, so you already have to be inputting it for it to come out in time.
Yeah, you have to like input it and then like A/B on site.
Yeah.
Like what do they do that in? It's a Street Fighter where they like input the super and then on reaction to motion they press the buttons to get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think rare footage of Angel actually angry.
Yeah, he's just going in hand right now. Oh my god, are you serious? That was a ballsy button.
Oh, by the way,
Nice.
anti-airing that is not possible. I don't know if Angel realized that. Because Minori's 5B, for example, never beats that either. And in my opinion, if a Minori 5B doesn't beat a move, that move can't be anti-air.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Nice, let's see confirms.
Yeah, 5A hit confirm. Yeah, definitely.
It's funny because like when you play Elsa, 5A doesn't actually hit characters, so it's a bit of a sus button to press. Oh, Roy.
Oh, you know, fair enough. Oh no! Time to eat the bottle.
He sacrifices his knockdown to get like 10% damage.
I think he thought he had 2 meter, but he didn't. I think.
You know
That's
what it
the
is?
only reason I can.
He's been drunk on tier for too long. He thinks he's got bar that he doesn't have.
Yeah. He's dead. He's 100% dead. Oh, what?
Right, safe. It's match point to both of them. It's a lot closer than it should be.
Oh, you know, advantage to Sifa right now.
This as versus Sifa.
Oh no, no, no! You can't do that.
Did you know that move used to be in vanilla?
Look, man, it was a long time ago. Then again, we're seeing Mirror right now, so I don't know about long time ago anymore. Remember when like so many of us actually like had Mirror as a sub? Oh dear.
Angel takes it. That would have been a pretty good upset actually if Angel lost to Sifa. That'd be pretty good. And you know what? Sifa did actually quite alright. Like a lot of the things that went wrong was more to do with Angel running into things that I'm pretty sure you're not meant to. But yeah. Bowser beats, I don't know, 2-1 as well.
Oh, I don't know, 1-1. Pretty good.
He won one with Naz.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
Yeah, but against Weiss, definitely Weiss just walks over that all the time. Even worse with Sword.
Yeah. And we are coming up to the final stage. Let's see, what game should we have? Let's have Big Johnson versus Bowser. I like that.
Yeah.
Big Johnson, Bowser. As someone who's played that matchup a lot, oh, your favorite menu. As long as someone who's played that matchup a lot, Weiss versus Nazuna is one of the main reasons why I couldn't main Nazuna. It's so difficult. You think about characters that don't have like defensive options, and then you think about playing that character versus Weiss. Weiss, who doesn't have any strong mix-ups. Weiss, a character who doesn't have a lot of strong mix-ups, versus Nazuna, is so bad that Weiss suddenly has mix-ups. Because you can cross Nazuna up with any button because she's so wide.
Yep. It's just like a weakness a lot of wide characters have in this game. Even Kira has that. Like I was talking before how like I thought like Kamui versus Kira is in Kamui's favor. It's also because of reasons like that, right? Because Kamui all of a sudden has mix-up, like really good mix-up against Kira because they just don't know where it's gonna hit.
Yeah, because it's like if you play Kamui normally, she has mix-up from her red sword or from an Oki situation, right? But like that means you get mix-ups in neutral or from neutral pressure. It's like it's really different. But at least Kira has like defensive options.
Nice confirm.
Ah yes, guerrilla tactics.
That's so much that I hate that.
Yeah, have I told you about how like that 5B is probably one of the best 5Bs in the game?
I believe you, 100%. Does it actually have clash frames, or is it just clashing?
I think it has clash frames.
Oh my god.
It's also got multiple hit to it. Also, I'm not sure if this is like lagging like hell. But...
Oh, Bowser takes that.
Yeah, one of the things I was saying is like, oh, it might be super laggy, but you know what? It's just on netplay. With nothing on the line. It's different if there was something on the line. If there's nothing on the line, you know, just play the games.
Yes, definitely. It's good to have these once in a while. just to have fun. Well, unless you're serious about it, like, you know, certain people.
Yeah. If you're interested, please visit your local scene where you can play Arcana Heart 3 offline. Except local Arcana Heart 3 scene anywhere offline. Oh.
What's offline? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I haven't been offline in actually a year. I think it's actually been,
Yeah, it's almost been a year, yeah.
It's definitely lagging. Oh, my computer's terrible. I'd rather just.
I think there's only slight bits of lag, but it looks okay now. But yeah, it's not looking good for Big Johnson right now. Oh, I'm not too sure Basil actually wanted to do that.
Yeah, DP and oh wow, no, it's definitely lagging like crazy. Oh, that's a damn shame.
Nice, he's got the sword now.
So what Bowser
he's
just did there, interestingly, is a check to see what kind of player you are, because you can actually punish that, but that involves you teching and boosting straight at the opponent.
Oh, that was unfortunate. He actually jumped. Okay, do you know what? All according to Keikaku, Bowser planned that to put on the right to activate it when he felt like it.
He planned that the opponent will cross him up, he'll burst, and then, you know, the opponent will recover on top of the carrots. That lag looked horrible. Send a quick message. Big Johnson probably, yeah, Bowser says lag's bad, as expected. Netplay tournament. Guys, support your locals when they come back. I'm sure there will be locals at some point. Please support them. Oh well, just kidding.
Is what it is.
It is what it is.
Nature of online.
So they'll play one more. But yeah, did you know that Big Johnson is actually from London?
That makes it even worse, to be honest.
Yeah, the fact that they lag to each other is atrocious. But it means that we'll be seeing him at X-Fed at some point. At some point. Like, I don't know when that will be.
Well, Big Johnson, I will be very, very glad to meet you next year, to be honest.
Yeah, in the world of like extend sessions, because no one's gonna play like 6 stars there.
Yeah, we'll play extend 100%.
Ah, bro, look at how strong that one button is. Look how strong that DP is. So the thing is about Weiss's DP is that I don't think it's like a very strong damage DP, but it's really good as like an actual DP in this game, because a lot of other DPs, you can cross them up and they don't hit. But, you know, she gets hitboxes behind her.
Yeah, the only way to really bypass that DP is to pass through it, essentially. Like on the ground or something.
And that's not easy either.
It's not easy. Very few characters can do that.
Into the Oki, Blender, oh, DP. So the thing is about that mix-up against Angelia, against Weiss, normally an Angelia will go for a forward at some time. So left, right, up, down. DP beats every single one of those. So Big Johnson needs to bait DP and then mix. But yeah, that's going to be difficult, since not only is Arcana Heart his first, he's new to Arcana Heart, so he's been playing this year, and yes, we consider this year to be new. Not this year, 2020. Not only is he new to Arcana Heart, did you know that Arcana Heart is his first competitive fighting game?
He must be pretty good at other games then. To get good at Arcana Heart this quickly means you already have, you know, skill in other areas.
I don't know. I'm more worried. I'm worried about the fact that he's good at this, and he might be like learning other games might be really difficult now. So weird.
If you just treat it like another game and not, you know, every fighting game plays the same, I think he should be fine, to be honest. Every genre has its, you know, games that play a bit differently to conventional of that genre. Means of that genre, so I think he should be okay. Like you said though, like to play it like last year, just starting, and to be one of the best, apparently better than Ridian, is very impressive.
I rate him better than Ridian. Whether he's actually better than Ridian or not is a different story. However, I rate him better than Ridian. Hope he hears that. Like, I hope Ridian hears that. But no, he's quite good. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, I got added. By Ridian. Okay.
Yeah, it's I think RZA put it best, right? To learn this game, to play it at an effective level, you have to learn the mechanics.
Yeah.
And play it that way. This doesn't play like any other anime fighting game or any other fighting game for that matter. So to get to this stage, something that took us ages, like to get to this level, right? It's pretty damn.
I would have said maybe it took us like 3-4 years before we were playing the game even half. Like,
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
we were playing since 2010?
Yeah. Admittingly, it's because no one knew how to play and everyone was kind of working it out. And then once we worked out the most efficient way to play, then we started teaching it to new players. So those players actually learned a lot quicker because they knew what to do compared to us who were like still using like instant air dash.
Oh yeah, that is that is a timeline. You know, like that is Big Johnson. He's a button holder with Angelia, so he will always have one of his buttons unavailable at any time, and he will save it to charge a drop kick. Yeah. So like, even though
pressing
like,
that single button there.
Oh, sick.
Like 3 times.
Button holder sounds like a slur. But yeah, like even though, I mean, netplay is not representative of like how strong people are, but the fact that he's actually hitting Bowser every now and then is good enough. Like, good drop kick. He might be able to take this, but he hasn't got the bar now. One mix up. Yeah, it doesn't beat the DP as standard.
Yep, that's burst. Not too okay!
Yeah.
Do you know what? Ignore what I said.
So yeah, what Big Johnson does there is very specific to like, how to say it beats very specific movements after burst. So if you burst and you actually like just try to home straight in on her again, that will beat you every time. But yeah, Big Johnson beats Bowser 2-1.
Pretty good. I was expecting like Bowser to actually beat there, but he still got hit. So you know, whatever.
Yeah, it's like, it's hard to bait. It's something that you just kind of expect to happen. So, yeah. And it's not something that you would see often as well.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got all the scores. Here it is. We've got Big Johnson with all wins. Bowser 4-1, Angel Knox on 3-2, El Mestre 2-3, I Still Don't Know 1-4, Siffer 0-5. So we will now advance to group stages. And let's see.
All right.
Let's end the group stage.
So we have Big Johnson first, Bowser second, Angel Darkson third, and El Maestro fourth.
Yes. So we should start with Big Johnson versus El Mestre. Hopefully, if they're watching the stream. Big Johnson versus El Mestre. Now we're not going to say that like Yeah. Oh, because Bowser lost to Big Johnson on netplay means that Big Johnson's better than Bowser. But you can see it's, you know, at least a little bit competitive. It's good.
Yeah. It is a lot different offline, obviously, because, you know, reactions are a thing. And reactions tend to work compared to online. Anyway, I've found anyway. But yeah, it's a very different game offline. So it'll be good if when we finally in the clear and we can have offline sessions again, and Big Johnson makes his way down.
I actually can't wait, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because not only will Big Johnson be down, people will be like quite hungry for games as well. You know, we will see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm very excited to come back to offline whenever that happens, and I'm sure other people will be too. So, if you do have offline places, and if they have like, if you do have places to go to offline sessions, support them when COVID is over. So you know, never know what you've lost until you've lost it.
Yeah, like how, like we're all itching for offline games. Any game, I don't care what I play. To be honest, it's like just give me an offline game, bro.
El Messi does have the advantage at the moment. He's got a nice. Oh, alright, never mind.
Well. Oh, he still gets it though. So
That's straight up Ventia.
that should be it. Super. That doesn't even need it.
Corner carry doesn't go for the corner, just goes for straight damage. Gets 10. Normally, most Angelas would try to go for quarter carry into like knockdown, and then just try to get a mix after that. But I can understand that mixing up Taki is a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, flash kick, right? It's better to take the damage and then just keep it at neutral.
Especially if you think you can beat the Saki. If you don't believe you can beat the Saki in neutral, it might be better to go for a knockdown and try to go for the Vortex style of winning the game. But if you think you can win in neutral, get as much damage, go for neutral where you will beat them again. Oh, that's a bit YOLO.
That was quite the read. I respect it. That was good, just to get out of the corner.
I didn't think that was a real combo, but I guess it wasn't. Goes for
Once
the
again.
neutral, yeah, goes for the damage again.
Yeah, I hit that. Just want to kill the next hit. There you go.
Yeah, that sequence where Big Johnson uses the fist on Saki that's grounded is actually really good, because if the Saki flash kicks at that exact moment, dead. And if the Saki doesn't flash kick, you can use the block stun of the fist to get an approach or start some momentum. Or fist again. So that's
Next, please.
one game to Big Johnson. Now, it is single elimination, first to 3.
Which in you know, fighting game turns is 2 Blaze Blue matches.
Yeah, it's quite quick. Yeah, Earth is good.
Yeah, El Macho wasn't particularly doing anything besides maybe the YOLO lightning in the middle there, but didn't do anything particularly wrong.
Yeah, I think it was pretty. Nothing that was like, oh, you can't do that, you know. There's nothing like that. But we'll see. Maybe I can spot something. I shouldn't even really be trying to spot stuff, but
This is how all Angelias play. Just press the button on the ground.
Itotsu. Doesn't have the bar to get the combo, but after that, it's fine. Yeah. He's got bar for this one though.
Dun, dunk. One definitely interesting thing is that Big Johnson actually plays very, very different from Ridian. For one, I barely see Big Johnson use the counter at all.
Yes. Ridian uses the counter a lot more often. Wait, that worked?
And I think I might have to agree. Big Johnson is very good right now, but if he actually starts applying the counter as well, he can become so much better. Because like it's about sending a message to your opponent, right? They have to know the counters there.
Yeah, it's also really good after Clash, because like Angelia's J8 is actually 5-frame startup. So because it's 5-frame startup, if you Clash Totsu, there's not much you can do. And normally Angelia's will go for an air throw in vanilla. So yeah, I think adding counter to gameplay is really strong. Look at the damage.
Jeez.
It's a mix. Well, never mind.
That was actually a pretty good bait from Big Johnson as well. Would work against Flash Kick or the extender.
Elmeshri is actually still like in a good position though. They're in a good position, doesn't have the bar. Grabs his Totsu! I like it.
Pretty good. Oh no, he has to burst it, yeah, I agree. If he just did it! If he just believed that it would hit! Oh no! He's not dead yet.
Alpha has a lot of HP. El Mestre takes game 2. You know what? I like it.
Yeah. If only Big Johnson believed and just did the super as well. That fist would have killed.
Yeah, I think it was pretty. 1-1. Already closer than I thought it would be. Is what I would say, but no, not really actually. I think like Big Johnson has defense is like the defense is quite weak.
Yeah.
And like Saki is definitely a character that if you are not willing to defend yourself, she can kill you in 3 hits quite easily. And yeah, El Mestre is getting noticed to be better every week without playing the game somehow. Like it's quite interesting because El Mestre doesn't play the game very often, and we only ever see him during these tournament weeks or tournament week. But somehow he's better every week, and I don't really get it. So he's playing secret against the Spanish in secret, I guess.
It could be just the standard fighting game thing, right? A lot of the time you can actually just get better just about thinking about stuff and not playing. Then like taking a break and stuff like that. Sometimes you actually get better because you come in with a clearer head, rather than like practicing all the time. And then when you're playing, you're too tense because you're trying to apply everything you've learned or something in a training mode, and you don't play properly. You're focusing on getting your stuff done rather than playing the game. So could be that.
Nice. The issues with clashing DPs. Ooh.
Oh dear.
Oh, hold on. Into the corner, into the mix.
Yep, prepare to... Yeah, that was...
Yeah, so the problem with clashing DPs.
Yeah. I mean, in that situation, like, Saki's one of the few characters that could actually reversal and it would, just turn. But it doesn't matter when you clash it. Oh dear.
Also, that 5B was offensive. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah.
Disrespect your surroundings. Oh, nice. So, did you know that if you get a drop kick like that, the Angelia can't combo you mid-screen if you mash properly? It takes 5 left-right motions, and you can definitely get out. Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Rare footage of Big Johnson actually going for the low, and the one time he does it, it loses anyway.
Flash kick, yep. Oh yes! Oh no, he could have done it! He just arrived!
Oh no.
That was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. Oh no, he's dead.
And he loses for it as well.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Very good match, but a bit of spaghetti at the end.
Such is what happens when we introduce netplay with Clash with DPs, and people like getting into positions. that they didn't expect to be in just a few like frames earlier. So yeah, that is a 2-1 to Big Johnson. It's a first to 3, by the way. Hope they know that.
Well, you know, you're like it when we watch it from a third party perspective. Like it's easy to go, "Wow, the scramble there," but as the player, you're like, you know, doing as much as you can in the space of time to make a decision.
Yeah, and you know what? These scrambles are really hard to deal with. Even I like the way I deal with scrambles is just a duck. It's just a run. I'll be like, all right, cool. I'm just not going to entertain this. But scrambles in this game are hardcore, especially with crashes and stuff. That's like the main source of scrambles in the first place, actually.
Yeah, especially when you're reacting to it. If you're not like OSing the clash, yeah, you just have to make a decision as quickly as you can in this game, one of the fastest fighting games ever. So yeah, I definitely don't blame them for the spaghetti.
Well, I think the thing that's pretty crazy is if both players do like an input OS. So for example, they'll crash on 5B and input on 5A, and that crashes. That's when the scramble really begins.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah. I think Elmesh is gonna get. Well, I was gonna say half health. You know, that's half health on a normal character, but you know, playing Earth. Another thing as well is I don't think Elmesh is noticing that like Angelia can cross you up with the second Totsu. Oh, that doesn't help. What does it?
Okay. Nothing. That was a strange interaction.
Yeah, Earth EF.
Yeah.
If you get counter hit, it doubles the amount of hit stops, so the opponent just, the Angelia just freezes there. Cross up JC. That's actually a lot harder to block than you'd think.
Yep.
Oh god.
Oh no! You should have expected it.
Yeah. Doesn't have to extend force to get a good combo out of it. Also spends the bar to actually like follow up after. Tried to for a more tighter mix, but didn't work out too well. Oh yes, jump out of the way of the unblockable. Definitely the option. Sure.
Crash kick. Oh no! I like this, just to screw up the hold.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I've never thought about that. Actually, if you get behind, if you get behind an Angelia, she screws up the top swing block. But then I heard from like Ridian that that's the reason why he charges down up instead, because you can't like screw that one up. Well, you can always screw it up.
Oh, input is dive kick on that clash as well. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's the second time he's gone for the empty drop low, and it got beat by some defensive option. That's gonna be really bad for him because he's gonna feel like it never works.
Oh no! I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to do that.
Oh, GG. Big
Yeah,
Johnson.
regardless.
Sorry, what was it gonna say?
Yeah, it was pretty good games regardless.
I liked it. I think it was pretty good. And Big Johnson takes it over Elmesh 3-1. Next set of games we're gonna have is Bowser vs Angel Dark Song. Oh, that's a game we've seen quite often actually.
Indeed, and I'm not too sure the term "good games" can be applied to this one, but let's hope. We are hopeful. It will be very, very good.
Let's get Big Johnson out of here. So let's see. I don't know if like, oh sorry, when I say it's a match that we've seen a lot, it's a match that the Londoners have seen a lot because Angel and Bowser are members of like old Arcana Heart community. But for the people who are watching online, this is probably the first time you've even seen Angel Dark Song play this game in an online tournament. So
Yeah.
let's see how this goes.
We see it this often enough, but funnily enough, I don't think in history, I don't actually think Angel and Bowser actually play that much in tournament. It never usually happens. You know the match we always see though? You versus Pawn Driver. That's the match we're sick of. We've seen that like 200 times compared to this.
Bowser using the dash as a off control is actually pretty cool because if you DP it, it actually dashes. It's not. And I see Angel has no longer started doing like wake up non-invul super. I think he's sick of it now.
Yeah.
It's time to play the game for real, basically.
Oh, unfortunate. Just maybe delay it slightly.
I think he tried to go for like a cross-up dragon punch, but then Bowser's
Yeah.
in the 4D, they made it with.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
That's
That was
good.
good.
Oi!
Yeah.
I disapprove. And I only disapprove because I every time Bowser hits one of those, I'm like, you should never use that move. But it keeps on hitting, so I guess he will just continue. Angel Dark Song is up in stonks though.
Yeah, but Angel's definitely used this matchup, probably more than Bowser's used to Elsa. So he should know when to, like, for instance, you know, prep. You should know exactly when to 4D. The way you fight Weiss is essentially you let her lynch herself. A lot of the time, it's usually the way you win. Because a lot of good 4D opportunities against her.
But I think that the higher up you go, the less you get, and it gets harder and harder and harder.
Yeah, definitely. But even then, like when they start having to change it up, that actually provides an opportunity for you. I know that from just fighting Momoji constantly, and that's the only. And this is Momoji Weiss, right? But I can beat his Weiss, but I can't beat his heart. That
Just
says a
get
lot.
Absolutely out-gorilla'd.
Yeah.
But Bowser does have Angel on the. That doesn't work.
Yep. Yep.
So
Oh,
like
no.
Unblockable 5E is not bad, but the problem is that anyone who has a DP is gonna be looking to DP. Will DP it every time.
Yeah. I respect that read from Bowser there, but he's dead.
Yeah. The thing is that I think Bowser needed to notice that he was gonna die on the next hit, literally, and as soon as he got JB'd, burst. But you know that's a fast reaction, so I don't blame him for not bursting that. Yeah, let's go into games.
Well, that was pretty good regardless, though.
Yeah, nothing I saw there that was like gross, like grossly. Why are people doing this? You know, other than like the 2E from Bowser, you know, that's gross. I tell him every time, but it hits. So.
Oh, habits die hard, right? He used to like 2E so often, a lot more than he does right now.
Oh man,
He loves that button.
But the thing is he still does 2E more than he should. He does it
Yeah.
once every now and then. You know what I mean? Like, and what he should be doing is never.
Hey, bruv, if it works, isn't it? He's just got the dynamite. If it works, what can you say? There you go. Yeah, that should have been a punish from Angel, to be honest.
I think that's actually not punishable if you do it that way. Like, there's a timing where you don't get a homing capture 4D, and that's when it's not punishable.
Oh, is it? He actually got hit though, so that's why I say he mistimed it. He should have done it earlier.
That's a good hit confirm from Angel.
Yeah. Can't DP here? Yep. He shouldn't have DP'd.
I see that, yeah, in playing tier, he's also going a lot more for the Portalki, and the Portalki is pretty good. Especially if you play the new version. Nice!
Oh, that was a good confirm, yes.
JB into DP is something I really need to be doing when I play Elsa. It's good if you're unsure.
Yeah. Because you use DP as the hit confirm, initially.
Wake up. Angel Dawson insisting on wake up anything but block.
Well, he is winning thus far, so maybe he's onto something.
I think that's like just Angel's general B&B, just one hit tap into like DPs. Ah, yeah. That buffer. I don't like buffer to me. I don't know about you.
Do you know what? It's actually okay. I say it was good spacing from Angel there until we got hit, but he was actually like keeping a certain distance away from Bowser there, and it was actually quite good. Waiting for Bowser to actually do the move so he can actually counter, but then he got hit. And actually a lot more patience from Angel.
And it's getting him killed.
Yeah. Pretty much. Now that's no patience, and he's getting them killed.
You can't win, huh?
Yeah. Bowser's on a level right now. Oh dear. He's not dead, but...
Bowser gives up his Oki for it, but he's probably gonna get Oki anyway. Oh, blatant!
Wow.
Alright, safe. You see him homing into like nothing, and then jump air throw. That's alright.
Yeah. Just waiting, innit?
I still don't agree, but you know what? It worked. At least he won.
If it works, what can you say?
I'm the kind of guy that only likes like only the most mathematically optimal plays now, and it's like when I see stuff like that, I'm like, look, I hate it, but okay.
Look, man, sometimes it takes a bad idea to be a good idea. So, you know, it's fine, innit? As long as it works. Fighting games, the beauty of fighting games is that a bad idea can definitely be a good idea. So,
depending on the situation, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's the thing I do like. There are some times where like this is just a bad idea, but like some stuff like that, you know, I respect it. It won him the game. Oh boy.
Oh my god, that's so delayed. How'd you?
Thing is that delay also beats somebody who 4Ds at the standard time. And yes, I said standard time, but like if you were to, the way you avoid that in an air block stream is to 4D when he's about to hit you. And delaying it means that if you 4D, you'd 4D and still get hit. So you like lose the bar and you get hit.
4D. Oh! He actually got hit out of it. You know, fair enough. Nope.
Bowser. Okay, so here's the thing. Bowser has been hovering outside the range of the DP and the EX-DP. So I'm waiting for the time where Angel Dawson does sliding DP.
Might happen soon.
Oh.
He's dead.
As a tier player, I'm still kind of conflicted about these round 1 bursts, but okay.
Well, they are slugging it right now, so I guess, you know, resources isn't their primary concern. There you go.
There's a sliding DP. I was thinking, I was like, well, I'm expecting that because I was noticing that like Bowser was like hovering outside of his range. What will Bowser do in return?
Actually, good blocks from Angel there.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
What is he doing?
I think he just didn't expect that to hit, so he didn't like continue. Oh, he was ready for the throw there.
A good punish from Bowser actually. Oh! Oh, he lands it! That's a...
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, talking about
Again?
hovering... Oh.
Again? Yeah. Before it even happened, yes. Ooh, okay. That's cute. That's cute.
That's a pretty good punish actually. I wouldn't have put that.
Pretty even between the two. Bowser has a bit more meter, but still even. Oh, I expect a DP there.
Bowser uses it all. Oh no! He did a. He's.
Oh no! What are you? I swear, if Angel lost, it would deserve it. Oh no!
Getting his extended experience, getting mileage from it, throwing the ball.
You know, all right. These are good matches. It's good matches. Fair enough.
The thing about bottle that I found really awkward is actually like I can't. I don't know. I think I'm getting a bit old, but when Elsa throws the bottle, do you see it? Like, can you see the bottle?
By the time it already like hits stuff, no. To be honest, unless he throws it, you know, from a distance. That's the only time you really see it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just assume it's out. Because you watch the animation instead rather than the bottle, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, but there's times where it's like I'm watching these games, right? And Elsa chucks the bottle, and like the bottle animation, like the bottle itself, I can't see it because it blends into the background. And I just saw Bowser get hit. I mean, it's easier when you're the Elsa, right? You know what you're pressing, you know what you're looking at. But I've never had to fight against it, so I don't know how it's like to like try to actually see the bottle. I think it must be quite hard.
It actually is. The way that I do it anyway is to actually watch the animation. I don't watch the bottle. Then again, you're like the arc in it. You don't really know. So
yeah, that's the thing. It's like what will happen is if a certain amount of time passes, I will assume a bottle is out. I will do that, but like I won't do like I know exactly which bottle was thrown or what arc was chosen. That's really difficult.
Wow, he actually just dashed forward. I think he was gonna dash forward DP, but it just didn't come out or something.
I can't believe we're in a universe where it's like I expected him to dash forward DP. Like yeah, imagine you play any other game. Can you heard that?
Well, you know, it is what it is. That's not okay. It does it. Yeah, because you see that animation, like, when it gets to the end of the hand, the bot was already, like, done its arc, essentially, so you can't really look at it.
Yeah.
Good safe jump.
Nope, at least he didn't try to DP the bottle system, man. Is that okay?
It's not dead yet. No, it's not. Oh, I'm surprised Angel blocked that, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't think that jump A would even hit.
Oh, yes! Oh, no! He clashed the stake, and that makes me sad.
We have 2-2. We have a banger, guys. One thing is as well, when I see offline Arcana Heart, it's always a little bit faster as well, and that's why I like offline Arcana Heart tours. And I can't wait to see when COVID is all over that these guys come together to play some offline, especially now that Bowser lives in the UK again. Actually, I'm not sure if Angel would even come down. He is the master of ducking after all.
Wow, do you really like just tell the truth on the stream? How dare you, man? How dare you? Yeah, but it would be good, like you said, to see some good offline Arcana. Offline Arcana Heart is just like, it's the best, because like, it's so upsetting when you're playing, it's so upsetting when you're watching. we learn something new every single time we play, because this game is jank. It's just good stuff.
Yeah, and I would like to see this matchup. But this is looking good anyway. Oh!
Yeah.
Angel tried to do guard cancel throw, which I think is like really sus. But if you think about it, guard cancel throw, it's 3 frames. So after crash, 3 frames. Elsa's 2A, I'm pretty sure is 5 frames. So it would lose to everything that Weiss does if you did 2A. So you can do side throw with Elsa. Quite a good option.
Into the corner. Oh, 2E! Are you serious? I'm not sure about that.
Bowser going for blatant meme enders right now. Meme round enders.
DP? Oh no, through the bottle.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, why not? He had the meter.
Yeah, I didn't expect that to combo either, so probably didn't cancel it because of that. Bowser wisely did not choose to try to punch that DP, because that's how you normally get DP'd again.
Yep. He tried it again. He tried it again. Oh, he did it for the third time. Are you serious? And Bowser falls for it because he did nothing.
I was
Like
gonna
you said,
say,
Frosted. Yeah, like you said, Frosted. In any other game, that would be stupid. But in this game, genius half the time.
Yeah, genius half the time. Why? That's BG's. And that's it. Angel goes through to finals, and Bowser is knocked out.
Are you doing the third and fourth place match?
Yes, I am. I'm gonna be Bowser versus El Mestre. That was a good game.
Indeed.
My practice for running actual tournament. So yeah, now we have El Mestre versus Bowser for our third place match, and Big Johnson versus Angel Darcy for the finals. So El Mestre versus Bowser. Oh, and they're in. You know what? This is fantastic. They're in really quickly. No fuss. Just in. Start the games.
Yeah, guess that's definitely the one benefit on online is that matches just tend to go quicker because people can just get in and play stuck. You don't need to seat them down or get other people off the. It's just easier in that regard. But online.
I think that might be his only benefit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, though, it's good for people who it's good for casual stuff. Just get activity going on. But
have you thought of creating it's probably not ideal, but because you might not do this for a while, making something with Europe or America and getting everyone to play?
I am definitely not doing a EU to NA tournament. not with this goddamn netcode. Hell no, hell no. But we can barely get EU to EU without your London to London. You know what I mean? I'm alright, However, what I do want to see lots of weeklies coming out of America. That would be nice. So about the game, by the way, it's El Mestre versus Bowser. El Mestre is playing Saki, Bowser playing Weiss. Yeah, Weiss has got good buttons. Saki, she's got good buttons. So see how this goes.
Yeah, I would probably say this is actually pretty even until Weiss equips, I guess. But
I would argue that if Weiss equips, then you were already losing in the first place. That's the
yeah. Oh, I don't think he meant to backdash there.
damn shame. And now El Mestre is also got his burst down as well. That's gonna be really difficult. Because I feel like without Extend Force, it's really hard to deal with certain situations.
Yeah. It's tier Weiss as well. He's just gonna extend here, yep.
Bowser also not refuses to do anything except get hit. Blocking is not fashionable at all, huh?
Well, if the players want to block with their face, then it's fine. Oh, he tried to bait the flash kick there.
Yep. Well, he baits the flash kick by accident anyway. Or maybe on purpose. Oh boy. Talk about problems with flash kicks that DPs that clash. Game 1 goes to Bowser.
Yeah.
Yeah, That's the reason why I don't really like Saki's flash kick. It clashes. But when I'm fighting it, I'm finding it very difficult to beat actually. Now that I think about it, maybe I'm just bad. Like I fight against Saki's flash kick. It's like, oh Jesus, it's so good. And I'm seeing it here. It's just losing at every moment. You got other DPs that are, while they are clashable, they're much harder to deal with. So you got Weiss's one, you got Dorothy's, which is clashable, but it's multiple hit. You have Hearts, which is completely unclashable, and Elsa's one is good to clash. Yeah, but Saki's, I don't know, it's a bit weird.
I guess it gives it the weakness because obviously the input does benefit it to a certain extent. But yeah. Still good.
And now it works. Man, I'm just bad at this game. I was going to turn into a ton of damage.
Oh, that is quite chunky. But this is Arcana Heart, and things can swing immediately.
Did you know that we're at a state in Arcana Heart now, Firei, where the average damage of combos from like a decent start is now 11 or 12k?
Yeah, I guess that's why the totals got increased from before.
But even then, like, I think we were looking at like, I think Kamui combos from like JB Star can go up to like 12, 13. Saki's are like 12. I mean, I've seen Saki's do 15, 16, and Konoha can do 11. If like lots of optimization and a really good starter, it's now possible. And I think it's a bit surprising considering the time when everyone used to only do about 10k was a good starter.
Yeah. Although, admittedly, maybe it was because before people weren't that good. I mean, we could always go back and check, I guess, but. No idea on that one.
Oh, Meshre wins. I think the one that I mostly noticed was like Saki player damage increasing like crazy. I think like it was after a while people figured out the machine gun into the dive loops or dive combos, and that does bare damage. Look at 13. I mean, you saw it just now. Meshre hit 1000 with it, and it does a ton. And like if your execution is really solid, that means any time that Saki hits you, that could easily be half your health into half your health, you're dead.
Guess that's why you can't underestimate Saki no matter what, right? Like even though like you could argue like her neutral isn't absolutely amazing, isn't like you wouldn't consider it busted for instance, right? But it's just that Saki can hit you like a truck, so you always have to be wary.
She does absolutely hit you like a truck, yeah. Certain starters do way too much damage, and I mean way too much as in like 15. I mean it costs a lot of resources, but you know, the explosiveness is there. Bowser puts the sword on. When Weiss has the sword, she has double-sized normals. And it lasts until she gets hit, so basically it's already gone.
Also, no hurt boxes on those swords, which is nice.
Yeah, Bowser is a player that is like quite bad at keeping holding the sword though. Like I feel like he gets it and he loses it real quick. Oh, that DP is a bit YOLO. And then Meshre goes for the optimal starter. Well, nearly optimal.
Yeah, I probably do agree. It's like when Weiss quits the sword, right? She should like the fear of God should be in the other player, technically. But like, no one seems to care. It's like, nah, I'm gonna hit him. It's fine.
I mean, like, I would already consider Weiss to have like some of the best normals in the game, and that's without her sword. So when she has her sword, it's like, bruh.
I think you will find that some Americans will disagree with you. Imagine thinking Weiss doesn't have some of the best normals in the game. You are actually on crack.
I think like, I think it was some American a while said like, like Weiss normals are decent at best, and I was just like, I don't even remember who said it, why it was said, but like what the context was. It's just like, no, I just can't believe that.
Decent at best. Like that can only be said by someone who, like, you know, is so bad at the game, or has not looked at the frame data, or has just so many things.
El Mestre is actually one hit away from beating Bowser again. Look, 2 hits now. He's got burst.
That's it. He can burst though, yeah.
Okay, now he's 1 hit again.
Oh my
One
god!
proper hit. Punish
No,
no,
yep.
El Mestre takes game 3, and he's now 2-1 up over Bowser, which is quite good actually. Quite good. I think El Mestre does a lot better against like other Bruiser style characters, like you know, Weiss, Heart, because like these are the characters we would consider normal. Double inverted commas. It's a lot easier to understand the matchup, and he's doing quite well. That being said, like, as always, it's always just netplay too. Oh, Bowser switching to Charles. He's now going to die in 1.5 combos.
Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna take 1/3 of his life is gonna be taken, and then the rest of his life. Gotta love the guts.
For people who don't know,
well, yeah, I'm not too sure about this, but you know, it's a tournament for fun, so you can do what you want, to be honest.
it's fine. Oh, lag.
The Lage.
Lag. I think he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. He's 100%
He's
dead.
dead.
He's dead. He's dead. Exactly as we said. So bad.
Oh shit! Right, so, for the people who don't know, Weiss is a character that takes more damage the lower health she is. So she melts basically. So now they both have the same amount of health.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're both one solid hit from winning. Oh, I don't count as a solid hit.
Yeah.
Just doesn't block
Okay,
it.
that works. Omega Destroyer. Okay.
I don't think I could main Charles. I don't think I could be like, I could live with the stress of being like, of my life constantly being under threat like this. Like,
You see, the thing is, the thing you got to understand with Shao players, they mitigate that by constantly complaining that they're gonna die. So, you know, like a poor driver does like most of the time.
but Bowser is doing well. Remember what I was saying? How like I think El Mestre doesn't do too well against characters that are like kind of unorthodox. Oh, that's a reversal option. That's a bit sus.
Yeah, Oh no! Now they're both even. Good stuff. Burst.
2-2. So I was gonna say that like El Mestre has a habit of forgetting that burst exists, but he actually has bursted properly quite a few times. So I say bursted properly, you know, he's actually used his burst on the final round at some point, which is good. I think like it was the previous tournament where every single one of his like final rounds did not have a burst in it, even though his ES was available. And like in this game, bursts are just really hard to punish, if at all. Like most of the time we just say, you know what, bursts, they're just unpunishable.
Yeah, even defensively, right? Even if you're not getting actually comboed and stuff like that, sometimes like it's better not to like, you know, extend blast and just burst, just get off me, because there's not much they can do about it. Sometimes it's a better option.
Like I feel if you get comboed and you have like 1% HP left, I would just wake up burst. Oh no. Oh never mind. Alright, Firei, break that down for me. Come on, give me the play-by-play.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Bowser thinks this is Yun. I'm not too sure. It's not the right game, but you know.
Then he passes through to nothing. Alright, say.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure like Bowser's just playing around the styling there. I'll say that, I guess.
The benefit of
Give
the
it
doubt.
a benefit of the doubt. 100%. He's saying like, oh Mashi, you're not on the level of my like sub Shaw.
So one thing that Bowser is doing that's quite good is after he did like a hit or blocked hit, he jumped out straight away to get space. That's because you just don't want to be near anybody with Shard, in my opinion. But he's in the corner now, so never mind what I said. What?
Oh, he finally uses 5A. I was wondering when that was coming out.
It takes me back to the vanilla days, huh?
Yeah, like Elmash are probably just not used to this. Most of the veteran Arcana Heart community, I guess, we just don't fall for that anymore, really,
Yeah.
because we're too used to this. But definitely unfamiliarity here. Yeah, he's really defensive against Shao, and that shouldn't be happening.
I mean, it's okay to be defensive against Shard, but it's just a little bit too much. Just a bit much. Especially when you have no health. But
Yeah. No flash kicks as well. Interesting.
yeah, I think like flash kicking against Shao is a good idea. That's the thing. Like go for like a YOLO dash up flash kick or something is probably a good idea against Shao. Because you don't have much to lose at that point. Or rather, you have a lot to gain if you get it to work.
There you go. Yep.
Okay.
Don't let get away with it.
Yep. And El Mestre beats Bowser 3-2. Pretty decent set. Probably El Mestre's highest placing so far. That was good, that was good. Okay, let's have Big Johnson versus Angel. Let's see. Let me just give them the @ in Discord as well, just so they react. How do I spell Angel? Oh, there's actually
Angle.
somebody else. There's somebody else in the server called Angle. Alright, that's annoying. Anyways, they're both in the server. They're both in the channel now. Oh, sorry, in the lobby. So, hope we get some good games. Hopefully, they don't lag too hard. Thank you, great netcode. Although, to be honest, I don't think it's the netcode's fault. I think it's actually just like someone here having a little bit of suspicious internet. And they're going with their standard mains. It looks like have Earth Angelia versus. Sorry, was that Tier Elsa?
Yep, it was Tier Elsa.
So I was gonna say they're standard mains, but no, not really. Actually, that's Angel's new found Arcana. Even though like the entire London community basically play just nowadays.
Yeah, you could just choose Tier. There's not too much wrong with it, to be honest. Sometimes I just choose Tier when I can't be with the mirror. I mean, sound.
I think Tier Camel is actually better than Sound Minori as well.
Yeah, she is. Yes.
Sorry, not
100%.
Minori. Camel.
Yeah, no. Tier Kenway is definitely better than Sound. I just like Sound shenanigans for certain matchups.
This looks awful. Oh, this is like Capcom Cup.
Wow, 5A, okay.
Yeah, I mean, what's going on?
Yeah, he wasn't even like queuing those inputs. He just almost like timing it. Like what? Interesting. You know, fair enough. That's a free punish. Bottles? Oh no, okay.
It was really hard to get a ball off you after that.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Angel's
right.
not playing exceptionally, but he's just landing the hits. It's pretty clean in that department, but nothing special.
I thought it was pretty laggy. So the fact that he hit that was pretty good actually. That confirmed is actually quite sick. I should learn that. Sifa in the chat asks, don't you get a meterless follow-up from level 2 from second level DP? No, not anymore. It used to be bad times. Like it used to be that like you get hit by it and it turns into a 10k combo.
Like, you wouldn't believe, like, when Angel could do that before, especially to Pawn Driver, it was literally the entire venue heard Pawn Driver scream. It was just like, DP and you're dead. It's like, what? That is sad.
So the changes they made in 6 stars, but they made it so that the first hit of the DP is bigger, which is a nerf, believe it or not. And the second hit has more recovery if you hit the lock. But the reason why the first hit of the DP being bigger is actually a nerf is because you actually want the first hit to whiff, so you can land the second hit raw. Which lets you homing cancel it and get a combo. And then that does bare damage, right? I think like 12. It's still doable now, but you have to get a really big move to miss with. Uh-oh.
Good block from Angel.
Hey, that cross was illegal.
Yeah. You on the other side, bro. I think Angel screwed up his homing a bit there. Oh, the patience! Did the wrong one, though. He has a burst. Okay.
You're not gonna burst. I mean, no, sorry. He was gonna burst, I think, because actually he does that. But you shouldn't burst. He's tier. Ow. Oh god, look at the 5B.
Oh!
Lag.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
I've seen Angel hit that way too many times, isn't it? Like, I'm just gonna assume it's lag. Give the player the benefit of the doubt. But the internet connection in the UK? Nah.
Oh, he tried to force you there. He's dead.
1-1. Need to make sure I type 1 and not 10.
Well, it could be 10. Like, Angel lost the first to 10 again immediately.
just enter the 10 straight away.
Yeah.
Let's see. Waiting.
Oh, sorry. That's my bad.
Not even for you. So, in terms of like the game, there's not much to release. It's not really much to release. Angel is like the one true Elsa of like West, I think. But even then, hasn't played the game very often. Oh, sorry, in recent times hasn't played the game often.
You know, if he like keeps playing, like he's still probably the best Elsa in the West, to be honest.
There's some stuff that I've been playing a lot of Elsa for this week and last week, and there's some stuff that he's doing that I'm like, I should really be doing that. That's just the experience speaking, you know. Oh, did you just see that Angelia 5B just straight up beat the DP from Elsa?
We don't ask questions here, especially with that button.
Oh, he misses the side swap. Not easy, actually.
Yeah, especially on the online setting.
God, brilliant. Stop. So the Totsuge is actually crash on frame 1, so it's really good for just creating scramble situations. Oh,
Yeah, you can't really do anything with Misa. Oh, there, he's dead.
Angel playing really well, actually. Playing really well.
Even went straight for the super to guarantee the kill. He didn't even look if they had a burst. Just did it. Yes!
Angel short on bar a little bit. That's not gonna work.
Yep. He is playing total Rago right now. How many DPs were in this round?
Quite a few. I've seen more DPs in this round than a lot of other rounds. On average. He normally presses big DP a lot.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, Angel is on the cusp of winning this tournament. Kind of. One game on. I think I did play Big Johnson with my Elsa, and like my Elsa is actually pretty good. I'd like to say that myself, you know, bigging myself up there. And I still lost like 9-10 when I last played Big Johnson. So yeah, it shows Angel's Elsa is a lot more natural. He's a natural Elsa player.
Yeah. He knows exactly which button, what move to use in this situation. Just something you can't teach, it's just experience.
Yeah, in particular his hit confirms I like. Because like, one of the things I was getting really annoyed with playing Elsa, Elsa's hit confirms aren't fantastic. In terms of like, being able to hit a button, then re-jumping up after them. But the way Angel deals with that is just by DPing straight away. Yeah, it's great. Big Johnson, as a new player, he just doesn't have the experience to like deal with like this kind of play as well. Because like he's only been playing since like 2020, like June. That's quite recent.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting when he starts, when we finally can do some offlines. I think although he is very good right now, I think he's gonna realize the extent of the play you need to be at on the offline scenario, because it's like, it's so tense, right? You can't really like dial a combo most of the time, expect it to work. It's not gonna happen.
Put him through the gauntlet. Oh, that DP in the air was fantastically awful. I hope he gets mixed up. I don't know what he woke up with, but I hate it.
Oh dear. Oh, Big Johnson wins the round, so that's fine. Good confirm. That's a really good confirm. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Oh, can he come off that? Oh, he can!
Yep.
Yeah, the I don't know what to really do, Oki, so explode the bottles and then...
Wait, you could've won, you idiot!
Yeah.
I guess he didn't expect the meter to arrive back in time.
God Cancel DP is alright, you know. Chucks the bottle. Oh, empty
Good
low.
low.
Wake up
Empty
5C.
low is. He had enough, he just like, you know what, DP.
Empty jump.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah. An Angel takes it over Big Johnson 3-1.
Damn, that's pretty clean from Angel. Almost about halfway from what he used to be.
You know what it is? I feel like he was getting better in the middle of the tournament as well. Like he was getting at the beginning he played like complete trash, and like it started becoming significantly more legit as it went on. But yeah, just congratulations to Angel Darkstone. He has won the tournament, and also thank you for the for today. It was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah, it was good because I expected to be disappointed, to be honest. But like players just got better, like you said, like throughout the middle of the tournament. So like I said, Angel definitely played a lot better, closer to his older self there. But then again, it's just like experience coming back, right? Once you get used to the speeds and where to confirm and stuff like that, it's just becomes second nature. Unfortunately, in Arcana Heart, I would say good or bad, that you need to have that second nature there, that experience, so you know what to do. But that's what makes the game so amazing and intense at the highest levels. You're constantly doing it, like all the time. That's what makes it like definitely one of the funnest fighting games I've ever played.
Yeah, it's definitely a game that we've managed to keep on playing after its initial 10-year release. This game, Arcana Heart 3 Vanilla, which isn't too different from its current version, it came out 10 years ago. So yeah, we're still playing it today. But yeah, the tournament's over. Angel won, followed by Big Johnson second and El Mestre third. Probably have some connection issues. It's just a netplay tournament. I hope you guys, who were watching, you guys enjoyed it too. So yeah, that's it. I think we're going to probably begin closing up the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And